So main thing is to know how to use this wire former. I'm turning it until it clicks. Good evening, everyone. This is G, and you are watching Jebo Outdoors channel. Today, I'm gonna show you Sure Catch self-made spinners, and you will learn how to do it yourself. Next week, I'm gonna go to Catch and Cook and show you guys how my self-made spinners catch the fish. Bass, trout, pike, that works pretty much for everything. So these are the tools we're gonna need in the process, and I'm gonna be explaining everything in detail. First thing you're gonna need is wire former. Of course, you'll need some wires. These are not expensive. Total set with like these shiners, rings, beads, hooks. I'll pay total of maybe 20 bucks, but I can make probably 30 shiners with this set, even more, depending how well you know how to do it. Okay, I crooked a couple of wires at the beginning, and then it just, muscle memory. Shiners are probably in the best scenario like 3 to 5 bucks or even more, depending on how fancy they are. And you can make, I'm telling you, around 30 of them with this set for like 20 bucks. So let's get going, and I'm gonna show you how to make loops on the wires, how to hook or mount hooks. Of course, mosquitoes are with me all the time. And pretty much whole process tutorial from start to finish. So there are two types of wires you can buy. So one is already pre-looped at the end, right there, at one end, and another end straight. There are two types, as I said. There is one type is just straight on both ends. With this one here, with pre-looped, it's gonna be easier to do your spinner because you already have that loop at the end. So main thing is to know how to use this wire former. Even though you have one wire pre-looped, you still have to make another loop at the end. You need to learn how to make a loop on the wire anyway. So to start, you have these two small and large pins at the bottom of wire former right here. Take so much wire and turn around until you reach, there we go, around 90 degrees. That is first step. So we go to the next step. We need to use this groove right here. So I got this loop on the shaft. There you go. Loop over to the shaft. Short end is through the groove, and another 90 degree, the long wire goes into this horizontal cut. And then you just start turning until you hear the click. So that means your loop is formed. There you go. You heard the click. There is the shaft, and you just take off, and you got your perfect loop. This is the end we're gonna use for hook, and this wire we will use for the beads and for this shiner. Make sure you don't bend the wire. It should be straight or your spinner won't work. I mean, first couple of tries, maybe you're gonna bend, it's not gonna work. Also, these wire formers, they come with instructions. I had to figure out myself. It took me a couple of hours until I formed my first and beautiful loop, a straight one, and it was so much satisfaction, you guys. With this tutorial, you should be quite able to do it in probably like a couple of tries. Now, guys, I'm gonna switch to my table and I'm gonna show you how I choose beads. There are two types. There are plastic ones and the metal ones. Of course, metal ones are heavier and you can cast farther out. So these are the beads of different colors and also different sizes, and there are many varieties. I'll just use all the different colors. I like to start with larger ones at the bottom. Let me show you. There you go. My next one gonna be glow in the dark, just like that. As I said, I like to use different colors on a sunny day. They would shine and attract fish. This is what I have. But don't forget, you will need this end of the wire and leave at least a couple of inches in the end so you can form the loop after you put your shiner. And you can adjust your height by adding or removing extra beads. These shiners, gold and in silver, to be very effective because they don't need a shaft to rotate and they work really good in water. So these guys have this pre-made groove. Bead will go in this hole here and it will rotate. And I'll just add my spinner. You can see it perfectly spins around. The last part forming the loop. Let me just add one more bead at the top, just like that. And it perfectly spins around, and then I gotta figure and make another loop over here which will have at least quarter of an inch clearance so it will not jam our spinner. Another 90-degree loop over here. I hope you guys can see. There's another 90-degree on the other end. As I said, you're gonna have that clearance. It's like a half an inch clearance between the bead and the loop, and I'm just doing the same thing until it clicks. There we go. And sure enough, there is another loop on the other side. So this is the hook I'm going to be attaching. Rings, small to larger ones depending on the hook size. So I'll just take one bead and, like you would on a keychain, feed this loop through. Turn around until it clicks. This is how it's done. Turn until the split ring clicks. There we go. This is how it looks. I'm gonna show you another one with metal beads right there. All these are metal and this is plastic. Let me just show you how it spins. There you go. It's gonna work in the water if it spins around the shaft or the wire, just like that. Next week, we're gonna go and try to catch and cook something on these self-made spinners or the shiners. And I'm gonna prove to you that these guys can catch fish for sure. You can leave me comments down below if you're struggling to make anything. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, just viewers. Hope to see you on Catch and Cook video. Till the next time. Bye.